So 16 threat on the shooting with the Idrians?
Yeah, that's right.
So she stays out of 16. Then Precursor Knights go. Some friends in the trench.
Place to be.
Throne will move up his 8, and then he will put tough on the precursors. And then he will
Sounds good.
position a bit up to there. I will just add the tough marker. And then Alexia will run. Question is where? I think there is a fine place to be. Arc node runs 10 or 12?
10.
And Ashes is 10?
Ashes
or
and
8?
Immolation are both 8.
8, okay. Then I think I'm happy to put her there. And then some mechanics. I'll go there. Okay, that's my turn. Over to you.
Okay, cool. So power up on my boys. No other allocation. Okay. If you Wrath's Mercy something, does it still trigger the Vengeance on the unit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I don't get the soul on Alexia though.
Oh, right, okay. Just going to proxy a couple of bits out here with the Idrians first.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'll do the choir first. So just going to move up a little bit.
Do we actually have keyboard shortcuts? I just saw there's a Facebook post from an hour ago from the war table. Do we have
yeah, I
keyboard
tried
shortcuts?
the WASD, which I thought was to move the models, but it didn't seem to work, so I'm not sure.
Mm.
Oh yeah, we have them. Shift space worked. So
Oh,
it must be
cool.
something else that is for moving models. So we're going to do shielding, so no spells on my jacks.
Mm-hmm.
My vassal is going to wiggle up and stay just out of 19 of your Theramite Archon, and then it's going to turn and enliven Blessing of Vengeance.
I just rolled the dice to try the shortcut. Sorry.
That's all right. Okay, I'll do some Idrians, I think. So let's see. Almost there. Yeah, those are in. I might as well go back as far as I can be. So over there. And the rest of the unit. So they'll go like this. They'll take some shots. So I'll do the furthest two left ones, so number 10 and number 8 against Precursor number 6.
Yes.
Which will be a hit. We're at 6 up to an 8 with CRA.
Mm-hmm.
POW 14 on this one.
POW 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's dead. It's not
Okay.
14 with the.
No. There'll be 11 base, 12 with I, up to 14 with the CRA.
Yep. So hit dice.
6 and 5. 6 and 5
or
with
actually
CRA
tough.
into number 8.
We'll just roll
right,
one
okay,
dice. That's a 6. Okay, I will copy our model and put it there. I was too fast with removing it. If there's any question if you could reach it or not, you can, because I moved it.
Right, okay, no worries. I'll do number star and number 2 against number 9.
Yes.
So they will hit. Tough check.
I would like to shield guard it to the. Yeah, I will shield guard it to the Archon.
I'll re-roll the damage. So is that on the Archon or?
Yeah, on the Archon.
On the Archon. So I'm a 20. I'll be dice off 6. I'll do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 and number 5 will shoot at number 10, which will miss.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6. So you are only shooting at the knockdown guy with number 6.
Yep. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So he will hit, and he will kill.
Yep.
And then I'll do a 3-man CRA against the Parade Morrow and Archon.
Yep. So Vengeance is triggered,
so
by the way.
Yeah, no worries. So he'll be in 18 in there?
Yeah, no. Yeah. It's
okay. Yep. So I'm a 5 base, 6 with I, up to an 8 with Prey, up to an 11 with the CRA.
Mm-hmm.
So we will hit.
Yep. I think I can take that on Gallant.
Okay. So we are POW 11, 12, 13, 14, 12, no, 15, sorry, with I. So dice off
4. Yep.
4. See, dice off 4. 3 boxes, 2 is 5. Then they will do some repositions. Still got it. Go a little further forward actually. So here goes there.
Want some space for the big boy.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Where is he going to end up? So your precursors now threaten 13 with vengeance. Is that right?
Yes. On top of befuddle, but I guess for that guy that doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah, so we can move just fine from there. So the vassal is going to advance to just here and empower the judicator. So then the judicator is going to advance and throw some rockets around.
Yep. I had a feeling that would happen.
Yeah. So I will put up a little aura for him. So I shoot my left-hand rocket at targeting number 5 in the trench.
Yep. Please don't land in the trench. I'll be sad.
That's not bad. I'll take that. So 2 mechs, the Archon, a Battle Priest, and the Precursor.
Yep.
So we are POW 8 on these. So on the 2 mechs, the back one and the front one, they'll both die.
Yep.
Vengeance triggered on the mechs.
Yes, vengeance triggered and 2 souls for Alexium.
The Battle Priest, what's his armor?
13.
Okay, so needs a 6, which we'll get, so tops him.
Tough roll. He toughs.
Ah, lame. The Precursor, he's a 14, right, so I need a 7. Yeah, let's roll it. Yep, tops him.
Yes, tough roll. He's not tough, and I think I will kill the flag instead.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Now I don't need souls, but yeah, he's knocked down.
Yeah, although they've got rise anyway, don't they? So it's not.
Yeah, probably doesn't matter.
But... POW 8 on the moral when you won't get your shield because it's the back arc. So dice off 10.
Yep, off 10.
Do I bother boosting this? Will it do enough to counteract the objective? Probably not. I won't bother boosting it. No damage.
Yep.
So secondary blast. We'll go from here and point like so. And it'll go and just click Gallant. Doesn't really do anything. So
Are you really fast, or is that actually moving it on its own?
It does it on its own. If you click the template and then click to deviate, it'll auto scatter for you.
Oh, cool. I was thinking you were really fast on doing it. I was really impressed.
Should have taken it. So shooting at number 10 with the right-hand rocket.
Yep.
So go there. Oh, lame. I was too greedy with this focus. Should have just boosted. Never mind. Then the secondary will go to there. Nothing.
Yep.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Well, you got a couple of bits. Not the end of the world. So focus is now not relevant. So let's do the high row. Have I blocked myself in here? No, I think I'm just okay. So Hyro is going to walk across to here and give Sevi Harmonious Exaltation. Sevi's then going to go, he's going to walk up. He's going to cast Defender's Ward on the Idrians. He'll turn as well, so he'll stand like this. He'll cast Vision on the right-hand Menai Archon. And then he will chill.
Yep.
So Next I will do initiates, I think. So these are going to run. Is befuddle range 8 or range 10?
Range 10.
Range 10, okay. So these initiates are always meant to be base to base. It's just quite difficult to get it exact. Menite Archon will come stand here. For the Menite Archon, I'm going to do him yet. I'll do the other initiates first. Let's see. He wants to be probably a bit too close. Put that Archon in the way now. Guess he'll have to run round. It's probably okay because he's not going super far.
Hymn of Shielding is the no spells or
yes,
no shooting?
That's right, no spells.
Okay.
I figured all of your guns are magical anyway, so passage.
Not the two chargers, but they're
true enough, yeah.
To the flank.
Hermit will run up here. Yeah, this is fine. I'll stand here. That's me. Up to you.
Yep. Okay. I will upkeep both my spells, one of them for free, and I would like to allocate one to each charger. Because everybody wants to shoot a bit. Okay. What are we doing? We are putting up these auras at least to see. Because the movement vengeance thing is only 5 inches, right?
Yeah, that's right.
While the stats vengeance is. Can we work with that? Maybe not. Maybe respect the 14 instead. So Adrian's are defense 13 base.
Yep, that's right.
So 15, and then some of them have cover, which helps even more. On the other hand, I can probably aim. Okay, I think we can start with that probably. So charger number 1. Yeah, okay, maybe not. You're too tight with your shield guards. Ascrit. Charger number 1 is shooting at Adrian number 9, and he's aiming, so he needs 11.
Sure.
That's a hit.
Yep, he'll just explode.
Okay. Boom.
So Archon gets mad.
Yep. Second charger number 7. That's a miss. Number 2 aiming, shoots at number 7.
Yep.
Miss. Second shot on number 7. That's a miss as well. Okay. Then I think my left side Thamrite Archon will move across the wall to here. Even a bit more this way to there. And he would like to shoot a bit. How many shots does he get? Only 1 shot. So he would like to shoot number 5.
Okay.
With walk and punch somebody in the face shot.
Yeah.
4 is a miss. Reroll. 6 is a miss. That's not very impressive. Archon.
Yeah, not an ideal start.
Okay, this guy, can he get over there? Yes. What can he actually see there?
Oh, real quick, your fire rolls on your Archons.
Oh yeah. No, they're flying, so they don't get fire from.
Oh, of course they are. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah. That's why they tend to end up there, because nobody else wants to be there, but they are very fine with it. So I probably can't see number 5, but I can see number 6. Do I want him to go there? Yeah, I think so. Let's take that Archon over there. Go there. I will also roll for shots. He gets 1 shot as well. He will shoot at. I have. My bad. You have concealment as well, so we need a lot more. Go for number 8 anyway with the move and punch shot.
Okay.
Miss and miss because of the concealment. Okay. Gallant is running.
Sure.
Oh, I forgot about my objective. Gallant will go there. Yeah, Gallant go there. Then let's put out these auras for those flags as well. The Precursor Knights, what they want to do. They want to run a bit. And oh, they never vengeance, but yeah. Something like that. Then Morrowan Archons will go. First one will move to here. Second one will move to. I would like to stay in the rubble thing. We'll just go there. This girl will run up there. Fiona will move up a bit. Apparently not really costing anything, I think. No, she's good there. Hermit will run to here, and then the mechanics will run to there. Alexia will go to somewhere here. She will poop out some friends. Oh, he ended up on her. And I think I can do Control C now. What a thing.
Nice.
So she would like to have a 3-inch aura. So she would like to have one guy here. One guy here. And one guy there. Then she would like to reposition.
Sure.
Try to grab some cover. Throne will go. Where does he want to end up? I think he will just. Can I fit in the trench? Probably not. Okay, so he's staying somewhere here. And handing out tough again, so it's still on them. Thrall Warriors, we will have the leftmost one charged, Adrian number 8.
Okay.
And 9 is a hit, actually.
Sure. Yeah, I'll bop him.
Cool stuff. The next Thrall Warrior will just walk up to here. Bop him. That's a miss. And the next Thrall Warrior Did you have half inch only on the Adrians?
Yeah.
Half inch. Yeah, so I can run past there without any bigger issues. And I would like to just be somewhere here to be slightly in the way. Okay, that was a pretty unimpressive turn, but that's me.
Okay.
Over to you.
So power up on my guys. Sev will upkeep both of his spells and allocate one to the Judicator.
Mm-hmm.
Vengeance on the right-hand Archon, if he can go anywhere, which I don't think he can, because I'm bad at this game. Could go this way, maybe. No. Okay.
Just stop.
Okay, so that's righteous fury, whichever one it is. Okay, let's think then. So I'll do Choir first. They're going to just wiggle a little bit and again apply shielding to both my jacks. Left hand Vassal is going to walk up and apply Enliven to Blessing again. Let's see, where can Blessing stand? Within 4, within control, and within line of sight. So I think he goes there, but does anything need to go first? Not really. So Blessing's going to run to here.
Mm-hmm.
We will do the Hierophant, who will Harmonious Severius.
Yep.
Let's just check what this wreck will get if he blows up and what I need to move. So I need to move the Initiates and Sevi, which means I probably need to do the Idrians first because they're in the way of Sevi. So, did the PKs get tough again?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
I should remove Vengeance from them because they don't have that this time.
No bother. Alright, so Idrians will go. So this one's just going to stay in your melee but wiggle around a bit. They're 1-inch melee, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. This one is going to walk to here.
Mm-hmm.
This one will walk up to here. Number 2. There. Where does this guy need to be? It's not too bad. So you'll move up to here. And then the guide is pretty much stuck back here like a lemon. So you'll just stay there. Oh, number 10, let's not forget him. Number 10 can walk up to here. Yep. Alright, let's do some punches. So number 6 is going to try and punch the skeleton that you can melee with. First one was a 7, which will hit. And then power 11 will kill him.
Yep.
And then I will do number 5 against the skeleton. He will miss. Number 3 against the skeleton. Mat 7 because of eye, so I think that hits.
Yeah, should be hit.
And then power 11.
I think he's actually 14. Let's. Oh, of course he's. You can pause your clock if you would like to.
That's all good.
I had Alexia's stats up, but not the Thralls.
All right.
Just need to.
I'll crack on with other melees anyway while you're checking that. So number 7 is going to punch the next skeleton.
Yep.
Hits on a 9, kills him.
That definitely kills. Yeah.
Right. So that would leave 2 star and 4 and 10. 2 star 4 10. Okay. 2 and 10.
Yeah, it's arm 14 on the Troll Warrior, so he survived the first punch. Yep.
Lame. Okay. Number 10 and number 2 are going to CRA into PK number 10.
Yes.
Which will hit and top him.
Yes. Yeah, he can. He is tough.
Okay. The star is going to shoot him, which will hit and kill him.
Yep.
Number 4 is going to shoot
Soul
PK.
to Alexia.
Okay. 4 is going to shoot PK star, which will miss.
Mm-hmm.
And the chieftain might as well take a bop at the skeleton with his gun. He's a rat 6 base up to a 7, so that's a 16. I think that's actually a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. Yeah.
Amazing. What a guy. How 12
more than 10.
with the rifle. Yeah.
So he's
What
dead.
a lad. Wunderbar. Okay. Let's see then. So they are going to get the minifeet to dig in now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just add it to the chieftain.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and Venice is triggered again.
Oh, sure. So now I can do... No, now I need to do the initiates. So the initiates are going to go and they're going to get a run.
Mm-hmm.
They'll run up. So, okay, now Sevi can go.
Mm-hmm.
So Sevi's going to advance to just outside of the explosion range of this, just in case it goes off.
Yep.
He's going to pull from the rack. Doesn't go off. So he gets the focus. He's going to cast an Ashes for 2 through Blessing at the left-hand Thermite Archon, and he's going to boost the hit.
Alexia will cancel it, so no.
Oh shit, yeah, of course you've got fucking souls. Whoops. That's the last one there, right?
Yeah, she only had one this turn.
Okay. Let's see. How far does Gallant threaten in melee?
10.
Alright, I'm going to be bold. I'm going to do it again. So I think... Let's see. The thingy, the Arcane Vortex, that's when the spell is declared,
Yep.
right? So I think I still get my bond, because I haven't technically channeled through him. I'm not sure.
That's a good question. I would say you still get it, but I'm not sure at all.
Should we check it? It's probably for the best. I don't know if Ryan is about. Let me just give him a ping.
I have a friend watching the game, the guy I played against. So
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, you get the bond because apparently you can choose when to use it. It's not the first one either. So.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Fair enough then. All right.
Yep.
Cool. So I will then boost.
Yep.
In fact, do I boost? I'm going to be magic effectively 11.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to need a 6. No,
a 5.
A 5. Yep. I'm not going to boost. I'm going to risk it and I'm going to boost the damage.
Mm-hmm.
We will hit.
Yep.
So I'm going to do 53. So we get 3. So that's going to be Alexia and the 2 PKs, I believe.
Yes, yeah. Sounds correct.
And then I'm going to boost on the Archon.
Mm-hmm.
So PAL 13, dice off 4, 9 damage.
Yep. That's one box
and
left.
Then on the 2 PKs, the frontmost PK will tough. The one behind the wall will tough. And then Alexia, PAL 13 on this. She's 16, is she?
Yes, sounds
so
familiar.
She takes 5.
I'll double check. Yeah, 16. So she takes 5. And tough on the number 8.
Yep.
Nope. Tough on number 2. Nope.
Okay. Right. Let's see then.
So 2 souls on Alexia. No, sorry, that's not true at all. Ashes isn't an attack.
Oh, yeah, it's
Alexia.
not an attack. Yeah. I'm glad you know my rules. Right, let's see. Right, vassal is pretty much well, it's just gonna wiggle back a little bit and empower the Judicator.
Mm-hmm.
Judy is then going to advance forwards.
Mm-hmm.
Stay out of 10 of Gallant, because that would be very silly if I didn't. So 10.1 from Gallant. Let's see. Are there any sprays from here that don't murder my own Idrians? So if I target... there's not really anyone I can target to. Unless I want to clip my own guy in the butt. Alright, so I think... oh no, I have to be too far forwards for that. Let's just restart this. So if I'm stood here, I think if I'm stood here, I can target PK number 7 to hit 9 without getting my Idrian.
Yep, that sounds fair.
Okay. So he's going to walk to here. He's going to face both of his arcs at the Theramite Archon.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to shoot his left-hand rocket first at the Theramite Archon and boost the hit.
Yep.
So it misses, but I do all the scatters before your dodge. So I'll swap first. Alright. So the distance between us is 11.2, so it can go 5.6. So nothing there, and then the secondary. Deviate from there. Ah, lame. Okay, do you dodge?
Yeah, so I would like to just go somewhere. How far do I need to go to not be in line of sight of you? If I go somewhere there, I think basically nothing can see me. Except some Idrians, I guess.
Idrians have already been.
Yeah, so that's why it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, that looks good on that side. And can the Men of Archon see me? There. Nope. Yeah, so I'm good there. I will just move there.
Sounds good. Okay, so the right-hand flamer I'll do next on that spray there. So I'll hit, and I'll force a tough.
Yes. No tough, and he will die because I guess otherwise he's on fire. I don't want that.
Right, so right-hand rocket I'm going to shoot at... let's see, who do we shoot at? That'll be the worst. Yeah, so right-hand rocket I'll shoot at that Battle Priest. Let's see, you could go to there, and then you could go to there, and then you could take it miles away, actually. You could take it
if you hit, I
on a
decide where it
journey.
lands.
Yeah. Let's see. So wait, is that the leader of the? Yeah, it's the leader. So he's a higher defense, isn't he, than the regular mechanics?
No, other way around. He's defense 12, the others are 14.
Right. Okay. And then the battle priests and the PKs are the same.
They are 13 both. Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to shoot it at Gabriel Throne.
Yep.
Because I don't want you to shield guard it off into Narnia. So from here, let's see, we'll go. Huzzah! That's a great place.
Yep.
All right. So I've got 2 focus on me. Do we boost on these? We might, just in case. Yeah. They are armor, what was it, 14 or something?
13 on the Battle Priest, 14 on the PK, and maybe 11 or 12 on the...
Okay, I'll just roll on the Battle Priest, which will tough. I will boost on the PK, which will definitely tough. And then on the Goblin, he'll die.
Yeah. So the this guy definitely dies. The Battle Priest will tough first. He is tough.
Yep.
So he's just down. And the other guy would like to. I would like to use Rots to number 3 instead.
Okay.
And I get 1 soul on Alexia for the mechanic.
Okay, so I'm going to boost on the UA with that secondary blast.
Yep.
So it does 10 plus 8, so 18.
18.
4 boxes.
4 boxes, yeah. That's okay.
Okay, so let's see, we will do Hermit. He's going to run to here. Then the Initiates are going to run. Pop themselves like so. So now let's just think about this one. So he is not in melee of anything basically, so these can just run around this way. So he'll run to that. He'll go to that. And he will go to here. An Archon. I'll tell you what, let's just adjust these initiates a wee bit. So like that. And then this Archon will run, be outside of your melee threat ranges. That. Left hand side. Do some runs. I think he'll go to there. And that leaves nothing. So we will both score 1 point. And it's over to you.
Yes.
It's top of 3 now,
right? Okay. I will upkeep both my spells. No, I will drop Occultation. I will upkeep Rot's Mercy for free. And then I would like to allocate 1 to each Jack. Do I want to allocate to Gallant? No, I think I will. He will hopefully not need 3 to kill 2 Idrims. So yeah, nothing to Gallant and 2 to each Charger.
Okay.
Or 1 to each Charger, so they have 2. And then we have vengeance happening. We have this guy can easily get into within 10 of the adjudicator, this guy as well. The ones in the back cannot, and I'm assuming this guy cannot either. Oh, he actually can, but Pathfinder will probably be an issue. Okay, let's just put him there anyway. It should be good. And this guy will move forward. Battle Priest goes up. Battle Priest here goes up. UA. Like that. And the last Battle Priest can't really do much there. He will just move a touch. Okay. So I think we can start off with Mr. Throne. So Throne will give +2 strength to the Precursor Knights.
Yep.
And then he would like to charge. So he moves 11 inches. So he would like to. Oh, he can't impact that guy. So he's just charging like this. And he's also engaging the number 5.
Yep, sounds good.
So charge attack on number 3. That should be a hit and a kill.
Yep.
So no dig in no anymore on number 5. Then we'll do reposition. So we will go here. So he's not dug in anymore. And then go back to here. Okay, and then I think we are doing the Thammarite Archon on the left. Did you keep Defender's Ward on the Indrians? Or?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Where can I see the second guy who isn't dug in anymore? I think I can see him from there, correct?
Yeah, looks fine.
Yep. Okay. So I will shoot number 6. Oh, we can roll the number of shots first. 3 shots this time.
Okay.
And you said you didn't keep Defender's Ward, right?
No, I did. Both my upkeeps have been upkept.
Okay, you're there. So then I need an 8. So on number 6, first shot, that's a hit, and that, yeah.
Yeah. What shot type was it? Sorry.
Move and punch somebody.
Okay.
Should I move him or?
Yeah. You do your thing, buddy.
Yep. So he will move up to here. Somewhere. Should be able to get in the back arc of the other Adrian, I guess.
Yeah, looks fine. So
Yep.
Jeff 13.
Yeah.
Matt
Punch.
6 7s.
That's a miss. So he's RFP'd.
Yep.
Which triggers something and not something else. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, it triggers fast but not angry.
Yep. And then we will
shoot. He'd be in range for fast.
Yeah, we will shoot the same shot on number 5. That's a miss. Reroll. That's a hit.
I'll shield guard it to initiate number 3.
Yep. Damage on him is 1 box.
Yep.
Third shot into number 5. Same thing.
Yep.
That's a miss. Reroll. That's a hit.
Yep.
And he will just he will walk and engage this guy. and then walk back here. I don't know, engage that guy, and then walk into the back arc of this one. So no dig in on that side anymore. And then he will punch the officer. That's a miss.
Yes.
He's RFP'd.
Okay. That will trigger faster.
Not from RFP, right? Because
fast triggers from RFP.
Oh yeah, okay, fastest trigger. Okay, yeah. Nobody's. Okay. Yeah. Then I think we can take the second Thamorite that would like to move into the forest here. And then he would like to shoot number, we can see number of shots first, just one shot. He will like to shoot number 10.
Yeah, sounds good.
With the move and punch people.
Yeah.
Miss, reroll, miss. Okay. Can number 5 easily charge in? Can I actually charge both on this side?
Oh no.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be an issue. The question is, are we trying to do the damage this turn? Do we think we will have a UA next turn?
Can you not just keep Wrath Mercy to keep you UA alive?
Yeah, I've heard that Ashes might be an issue for that. Let's take Gallant before I do something here. So Gallant will just move up to here. He will gain a focus because he has Morrowan friends. So he will stand something like that, I guess. He will punch number 4 with the shield. You have Defender's Ward on them, so that's a hit and dead, I guess.
Yep.
And the sword on the other one hits, yeah, because it's blessed as well, so hits and kills. Oh, he's even met 8 with the veteran leaders.
Sure.
Yep. Okay. Are we doing precursors now? Yeah, I think we're doing precursors, and I think we're doing mini feet. Mini feet used. And then we will do charge. So 5 and 7 are charging your Adjudicator.
Yep, sounds good.
So this guy is charging basically base to base here, just to be within 1 of the Adjudicator. Then the other guy is charging up here.
Yep.
There, and then the leader is charging. Actually, can the Battle Priest, yeah. Yeah, let's do the Battle Priest. He will charge to there. Number 4 will charge to here. That seems bad. I would like him to. I will just not charge with him. I will move him back, but not charge with him because I already moved him. I just don't want to be placed there. Some running will happen, I guess. So nope. So he can be there, but the other one cannot. So either one can be there. Okay. Yeah, so they are just running to be here somewhere. And the UA would like to be within 8 of the guys in the front there.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. Let's do the Battle Priest charge on number 10.
Okay. Is he blessed or is he not?
He should be blessed, but I will double check.
I know he's got like Spellbreaker, but I don't know if he's blessed or not.
Battle Priest is, yeah, he is blessed.
Okay, so Def 13.
Yep, and he is within 10 of the Morrowan Archon pro placement by random. So he's mat 7, so I need a 6. So first attack, that's a hit, and that should be a kill.
He'll explode. I'm gonna let Defense Ward drop.
Yep. So number 5 charge on the Judicator. That's a hit with a 3.
Yep.
And of 5, I guess.
Yeah, sounds right.
So that's 13 boxes.
Yep.
To the 2. Let's actually try to remember the key bindings. So second guy hitting, that's a hit. And was it shift 4?
So 6.
Yeah, I thought that would give me the placement as well, but it didn't. To the 5, okay.
Cool.
Yep. That's the precursor knight, I guess. Then we will take the Morrowan Archon number 1. He will move up to here. Might as well base the flag, because why not? Goes up there, just engaging the initiate.
Yep.
And then
so that's just a run.
No, he's walking.
That was 7.
That too far?
Yeah,
okay,
that was 7.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry,
I'm going like this. That's my bad. So he's just engaging the Idrian.
Okay, yep, sounds good.
Yep, so sword on Idrian. That's a hit.
Yeah, I'll pop him.
And then the other Archon will run to here to engage the Judicator.
Okay.
Then Fiona will go up to here. And she would like to use her feet.
Yep, sounds good.
And then I guess she's camping 5. Because why not? Hermit will run to there. And then Alexia will go to here. And she would like to poop some guys again. For some reason, I didn't keep one last time. So he would like to be there. Copy 1 to go here. And copy another 1 to go there. And then this guy, I will just put out the 2 inches so I can actually see his melee range. Okay, and then that's actually cheating. I only had 2 souls. So I can't make 3 guys. Then she's done, and she would like to go up there. And then I will charge with the first one, charging in here and touching the zone.
Sure.
So charge attack, 2 dice. It's a hit of 9. That's 3 boxes to the 5.
Yep.
Next one is charging to here. Hit roll, hits, damage roll, nothing. Okay, then my advocate over here. We'll just move. Where does she want to be? She wants to be outside of 4 from my Archon. Then we have the right side left a bit. The remaining Gobber will run. One Charger apparently has to move back a bit. Can I shoot anything from there? Nope. Can I shoot anything if I stand in this? I can. Maybe not something super relevant. Is it worth being on fire for it? Why not? Let's try it. So he will move into there to touch the zone.
Yep.
And he will be on fire. And then he would like to boost a shot into, let's say, number 2 of the initiates on the right side.
Sounds good.
So that's a miss, I guess.
Yep.
Second shot, that's a hit.
Yep, I'll take it on the star, the leader of that unit.
Yep. And he actually dies.
Jeez. So that triggers Fast Angry.
Yep. Fast and angry. Okay, my little girl here will move up to here. Might as well move into within 6 of the hermit, I guess. Nuke the hermit with her spell.
All right.
Hits, does the damage.
Yep.
He can't do special actions. Does it actually matter?
Does it stop his spells?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's actually relevant. I wasn't even thinking. Cannot make special actions, special attacks, or power attacks. That should be basically everything it does, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, cool
It's
stuff.
gonna be a sad little old man running around.
Yep. Okay. So let's see. So I can't go and contest. Okay, so let's do this. We'll move here and go there. And then shoot the initiate number 2 with him as well.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Yep. -6.
Kills.
Yep.
And then shoot initiate number 3 as well. That should be a hit.
Yep.
That should be a kill.
Oh, that's real sad.
Chargers cleaning a unit of initiates. That was something. Especially without befuddle help.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's my turn. So I score 1 and you score nothing.
Yeah, sounds right to me.
So back to you.
Okay, all right. Let's just pop up a little bubble. Make you purple. So that's what it'll be with the feet. But presently,
You mean you will fit into my feet?
I know, it's going to be a shocker. But at present, for vengeance moves basically everything in the world. Okay. This Archon's just going to flat forward 3 inches.
Yep.
The other one is going to come forward to here.
Yep.
Right. So I guess I will. You dropped occultation, didn't you?
I dropped occultation. Yes. Sorry, I will remove it.
No, that's fine. It's all good. So observatory is not super useful this turn. I might as well put it on the Judicator just in case. I go back up to 7, upkeeping vision. These both get a power up, and I will not allocate anything. So I'll just camp at 7. Right. So we do choir, then we do blessing, then we do Sevi. That's what we need to do. So let's do choir first. So he's going to walk up to here. He'll pretty much stay where he is. In fact, he'll walk to there. He'll walk up to here. And then the last one, we'll just walk up to here. So we're going to do... think, where are you going to end up? I think there. No, not quite, a bit further. So, like here. It's a tough one. I think I'm going to be safe. I'm going to pass. I'm going to shielding them again. So no spells.
Yep.
And then choir leader is going to try and punch a skeleton in the back.
Yep.
Which he probably misses.
I should probably roll one less dice, so I guess he misses.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry. Yeah, so definitely misses. Definitely misses. All right. Blessing is going to, I guess, run to here because I can still arc while I'm engaging, just as long as I'm not engaged.
True.
So he'll run like so.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will do the Hierophant, who will do no spells. Harmonious Exaltation.
Yep.
That's the one. Then I will do Severius. He's going to feet.
Yep. My feet is smaller.
Yep, he's then going to pull from the rack. So he goes up to 8. Does the rack explode? It does not.
Yep.
He's then going to have to go for a little walkie. So he'll walk to here. And he will... You've got no spells on Alexia left, so he's going to arc an Ashes through Blessing at Alexia.
Mm-hmm.
What's her defense?
She is a 15, I think.
15.
Could be 14, I'm checking now. Yeah, 15.
Okay, so I'm not going to boost. I'm going to hit.
Yep.
We'll
cancel the damage on her with Hermit.
Okay, makes sense. So the bouncers, we get 3. So I get Battle Priest Leader
and Fiona.
I would say. So on the Battle Priest, will die. On the Leader will die. And then on Fiona, what's her armor?
She is a 15.
So dice off 2. I'll just roll it. 8 damage.
Yep. So she will take 3 because she will use a focus.
Yep, makes sense.
And then tough rolls will be first on the Battle Priest. He's not tough. Then on the Leader, he's not tough.
Okay. And then we're going to do an immolation through Blessing at Alexia.
Yep.
We're going to boost the hit, which will hit, and we're going to boost the damage. So we have health 13.
Mm-hmm.
We'll kill her.
Yep.
Okay. That's been done.
My experience so far with Sev1 has been that Sev1 kills the majority of my army and nothing else does anything.
Yeah. He's an absolute animal, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so... 1 inch melee, so we could get them. Oh, this is close. So I think I could run into your zone without getting a free strike.
That looks correct. Yep.
Just deciding if I want to do so. I'm going to leave that there just for a minute, I think. Let's see. I'm going to do the other Mena Archon first. It's going to charge at the Advocate. So go to just here. So with his flail, he will hit, and he will power 15. Yeah, probably banish it at the Shadow Realm there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the Hermit will run and sit on this here flag.
Yep.
Run a bit more, so he'll run to here. Then that Archon is going to do the run and face like that.
Yep.
Right, what we're doing in the middle. Let's see, we're engaged by a bunch of fools. Skeletons are defense 11?
Yes, 11, 14.
So we could potentially stand. We'd have to face a stupid way to not get Archon. Unless we went further, it goes all the way like that, and turn this way. That's a bit better. And then that would be a 7 against a 9. So that would be anything. That'd be a 3+.
Yep.
So it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I think that's probably the way we do it. Move those with that. Okay, yeah. So that guy's going to walk to there. Then this one's going to walk to here and face, so you can't see the Archon. And this one's going to walk and put himself here and face like so. So I'm going to do number 3 on the top skeleton first. He will miss. I'll do the leader on the bottom skeleton. He will hit. He is a POW 13, so that will kill.
Yep.
And then I'm going to do number 2 on the other skeleton, who will miss. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the initiates. So they're going to walk up. So this one will walk up to here and face so that you can see precursor number 7.
Yep.
And then this one will do the same.
Mm-hmm.
And then that will have to be a little bit different. So he'll walk to there. Come on, there we go. And then he'll go. We have to go across a bit. So he's there and he's along a little. So face these two so they can see that precursor. And then the back one is going to turn all the way around so we can't see the Archon. And then we're going to do a 3-man CMA leading from this back one that can't see any Archons on precursor number 7. That will hit because I'm going to be up to a mat 11.
Yep.
13 in the rear, and then I think that still kills him because I'm going to be a POW 16.
Yeah, still kills him. So he just dies. Vengeance is triggered again.
Right, can the Judicator walk anywhere reasonable without getting free struck? Could stand here. It's not really ideal. Okay. I'll do the vassals. So this vassal's gonna actually, let's think about where this judicator is going to end up. Where are we standing with this boy? All right, I'm just going to work out where this judicator is going to end up standing. I think he's going to walk to there. So these two vassals are going to walk up and each give a focus to him. He's then going to walk to here, and he's going to punch the Morrow and Archon and boost the hit. So that's a hit.
You get a 9.
I'm a mat 9 because of Hand of Vengeance and Eye of Mouth.
Okay.
So how 24?
You're including my -2 in. Oh no, you hit just barely, right? You need 9s to hit, I guess. Because my effective is 16.
You're a 16. I need 7s.
Okay, so yeah. Yep. Good.
So dice +4, 2 dice drop the lowest. So 8 damage.
Yep.
Second initial, boost the hit on the Archon. Which will miss. Fuck's sake. Okay. I will buy an attack on the skeleton, which will hit and flatten him.
Yep.
That's quite sad. Okay. Adrian's. Let's think. What are you doing? So this one is going to walk in and flip himself around so he can't see the Archons. The Chieftain, let's think. Where can he stand realistically? So I think I can see that PK with the Chieftain there. So then the guide will. Not really got anything too exciting to do. Don't want to do anything really. All right, so they will walk up like this. So the initiate in melee is going to try and punch the Precursor Knight. Mat 7, 11 misses.
Yep.
The Chieftain is going to shoot Precursor, the leader of the Precursors. He will hit.
Yep.
Power 12 will kill him.
Yep.
And then we'll do some repositions. This Adrian will turn around again. And then we'll do the Chieftain, who will move up to here, and the guide, who will move up to here. And that is everything. I will score 2 points.
Yes. I score nothing.
And it's top of 4 now? Or no? Is that right?
Yeah, should be top of 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have 5 focus because of your feat, and I would like to allocate 3. 1 to each jack. Let's allocate 4 actually. So 1 more to the charger that is in melee up there. Which charger is that? That's number 2. Okay. Why are all your things too beefy? So there is 1 free strike right now for Gallant to charge your adjudicator. That should be doable, I guess. Sev is also camping 1 and having no shield guards down there. One charger could probably just walk up and pop him a couple of times. He's a 14-14 with 14 boxes. Old man definition.
I think he may have slightly more boxes. Let me just quickly check.
Okay, yeah, maybe it was Nemo who had
14-14 with 16 boxes.
16 boxes, okay. And if we would go up to somewhere here. So we would need to kill that 1 choir, I guess, to be able to draw line of sight.
You would also take a free strike from Blessing as well, because he's engaging you.
His parry on the samurai.
Oh, of course he does, yeah.
Okay, so if we kill that guy, we can shoot him with a charger, shoot him with that Archon. The other Archon could, if he stands somewhere there, does he have line of sight between all the stuff there? I would say so.
Sure.
That looks like a clean line. And he's within 10. And there are no shield guards back there, right?
Yeah, you're right.
That seems like a pretty good try to me. I usually really dislike going for assassinations, but I'm not sure if I have a much better option. Would be nice to go for a scenario play, but I really can't. I can't kill Hermit, and he's too close to the flag to be befuddled. I can't befuddle your blessing, so, and even just clearing my own zone is harsh. Yeah, I think we will try for that play. Can we do something else to influence this in a better way? You're immune to spells, so I can't try to do anything like that on you. Could change my allocation a bit, but I don't think it's helping. No, I think we're just going for it, and then we will see if we can randomly clear it up if things would go super south. I feel like my shooting isn't doing that much to anything else anyway. So let's go for it. So throne will, I think, do we want to do anything with vengeance? Maybe might as well try to kill some random people. This guy will move up a bit to here. He can actually move to have 8 to the battle priest up there. Battle priest might as well move like this. Change facing. And then we will have number 3, punch number 3 of your guys in the back. That's a miss. No, that's a hit.
Def 11 in the back.
Yeah, hit with veteran leader.
Okay.
And no damage, I assume, because you have armor
21.
Too much, yeah. Number 5 on your Idrian. 11 as a hit, so he should die.
Yep.
Okay, and then yeah, then throne will go. He will charge your choir guy.
Okay.
So charge attack. That's a hit.
Yep.
And he will probably die. Then we can just reposition a bit to not be in the way of the Archon. And then I guess let's start with Archon number 1 on the left side. So he will move up to somewhere here where we said he had a line of sight. Let's move up to there. He's going to see Sev1. How many shots does he get? He gets 3 shots. So it's 7s to hit. First shot, that's a hit. Power 14, so straight.
Yep.
That's 7, so
so
2. Second shot hits, does 10 boxes.
Thanks.
Third shot hits and does 5 boxes.
Yep, what I did.
That was that was everything needed. Okay, he did his job. Yeah, I had some idea when I canceled your first spell on Alexia that if you go for the second one, you might be exposed a bit.
That was last turn. I only did. I just cast 2 spells.
Yeah, but I hermited the first one on Alexia. So
I see. Yeah.
I assumed you wanted to go for her. So yeah, I was thinking that because I think you need to start putting your initiates up, or Scenari will be hard to keep in the long run. And yeah, if you don't have the shield guards, then there are some angles usually. If you don't camp, like if you camp 3 or something, I think it's a bit more rough to go for.
Yeah, maybe so.
You're very low volume. I'm not sure who is talking.
That wasn't me, dude.
No, I'm. It's from this.
Oh, Ryan started talking.
Yeah,
he's.
I heard something in the background. I think I put up his volume now, so I can maybe hear him. Yeah, I mean, camping 3 doesn't make you safe, but it makes it a lot more questionable for me to go for it.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't know if I mispositioned or whether I just got too greedy with focus, or maybe both.
Yeah.
I mean, as it was, if both your Archons rolled 2 shots, or if one got 3, one got 1, it was like 80%.
Yeah, it's still
with the charger.
Yep.
But
yeah,
even if I was camping 3, I wouldn't have survived with that first Archon doing what it did.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but no, I think you can also maybe the Judicator could have just moved over to base your objective or something to cover some line of sight from that side.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably could have actually, because the skeletons were dead by that point, weren't they? Yeah, what I was thinking was I wanted to sort of cover this left portion of the zone to try and make it more difficult for you to contest, but that was a bit silly because the entire right side of my zone is open, so you could have quite easily contested regardless. So yeah, as you say, if I was stood like that,
then I would still have killed you right now.
You would have still have killed me, but the question is, like, if those other two, if the other Archon and the Charger couldn't get to me, would you have gone for it? And probably no, right?
Probably not. Not when I like, if I didn't need to kill the choir, I might have just tried for it, because why not? But now I actually needed to put Throne, because Throne could probably have killed an Initiate or something more useful if it didn't go for the choir. So yeah, a bit questionable if I would have gone for that.
Yeah, I think it was just a bit of a brain fart moment, but never mind.
And I think
I'm fairly happy with how I played the rest of it. It's just that last little bit where
I think my main issue was I should clearly have gone second. Like, there was no reason at all to go first in this case.
Yeah.
Just my old habits coming back, like, go first when you can. But
it makes the means you can feat more aggressively, I suppose.
Yeah, but I still can't feat that. Like, you know, I kept the feat for a turn anyway because I didn't want to feat that early. I think it's better for me if I can force you to start contesting on your turn 2 if you're player 1, because then you need to start putting things up there. And I gave you a few free kills, and the Vengeance turn 1 usually doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
Or turn 2, because I can't really reach anything useful. So you can shoot a bit without being really afraid of the Precursor for that turn, which gives you... Now it didn't kill that much, but it's just unnecessary in general.
Yeah, it's just free work though, isn't it? So it's...
Yeah. So I think I should clearly have gone second on this scenario, and the terrain isn't too impactful either way, I would say.
Where it's such a live scenario for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think this bottom zone's slightly better because you've got the wall that you can use in your zone.
Yeah.
And you can, it's easier to use the right-hand flag because you don't have to traverse as much rough terrain, but it's marginal. You know, there's not a lot in it.
So, Paul, would you agree?
That's not really speaking for the second player, but the scenario should probably do it.
So, besides my assassination positioning, was there anything else you noticed that I did that you think I could have done better?
I mean, you accidentally gave the soul to Alexia for that last turn, which was a bit unnecessary.
That's turn 2, isn't it?
It was your order of activation was a bit rough, but yeah, I think you could have figured it out without providing that soul. Otherwise, I think you played pretty well overall. Like you managed to spread out to the scenarios, so you had rough pieces for me to handle on all scenario points with. So it was, like I said, I'm usually not one to go for assassinations, but you shut down my scenario options too good.
Never mind.
Question, Paul.
Yeah. Oh, right. Well, shall
I think the church. Yeah, we actually discussed the church with, as I said, the church was in the list I played before, and I think the big thing is what I did now to the Judicator is you can't really walk out because you take some damage, but also there is the crit blind on the Archon, and if I crit you, then you have no activation. So actually being able to ghostly the Judicator, just walk out and do a full round of shooting into this is pretty good stuff.
That's pretty true. So, I was quite sad I didn't kill the Archon with my Judicator. I thought 2 signs 7s probably.
Yeah, you should have done it, but it's not like
it's the way it goes, isn't it?
It's not guaranteed.
It wasn't really relevant to that last turn anyway. Still would have died regardless.
Question though, Paul, because on that turn you literally had nothing that could get to that flag apart from a Midnight Archon. Would you have just chucked it up there if you actually did kill that Thamurite?
Wait, what?
So on turn 2.
On the.
Yeah.
No. I wasn't looking at scoring the flag that turn. I mainly just wanted to kill the Thermite Archon. Just because if you can kill it for free, then that's pretty good.
That's fair enough. I wasn't sure if he was actually going for scoring.
No, not really.
I think the ashes kill so much around it as well. Like, might have been a dead Alexia as well, maybe the Advocate. So I think it's.
Not seeing that first Arcane Vortex really sucked that turn as well.
Yeah, it was just my own little.
Yeah, because you could have just dodged it with like a Immolation as well. Basically, would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I think also what I'm not sure if you had any good options for it, but something to consider is the Manoth Archons actually buff the damage of Ashes as well.
Yeah,
they
it's
are
really
pretty
handy.
Both of
pretty
his
handy
offensive
for that.
spells is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's weird because it doesn't buff the initial Ashes hit, but it buffs the bounces.
Yeah, the bounces. Yeah.
But,
I mean that like bonded Manoth Archon Ashes bounces. They are like
how
why are
15s that are not
how
an
fitting
attack. But
how
you can
15
boost as
boosted
well.
things hitting me without
Yeah.
being attacks, like starts killing lights and like
Yeah,
Archons or whatever, just bounces.
It's a bit rude.
So I think that's something to look for. I'm not sure if you had any good options for it in this game.
Yeah, I was a bit hesitant.
But then I think you also
too early.
you kept your shield guards together pretty well, because what I usually try to go for is befuddling out some of the initiates. Because if you kill the first one, then the other ones are really easy to hit. But the way you place them on your turn 1, I guess, because I started, it was on the right side. It was really hard for me to get them out without you having too many shield guards from the other unit. So the other unit still is at full armor. And on the left side, I didn't have my chargers, so I couldn't really go for that unit, because one Thamrite Archon doesn't really do enough to ship them down, even if I befuddle one out. But on the right side, it was hard for me. I'm not sure how intentional it was, but it was.
It was in the back of my mind, but I didn't sort of measure anything out.
Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't measure it properly either. I just had a look and I was like, that's not gonna work out good for me, because you can also like bounce the shield guards, so because you have already 2 shield guards with the normal guys, and then you can if you can bounce those to a unit with armor 21, then it's like 2 shots that do very little, at least for me. Because I think that's also one reason I should go second, is because I get very little done my turn 2 anyway, because of how you can position and you're not forced to go forward to contest and so on. So I don't get a lot out of that turn where I have got some extra position the turn before. I was just basically durdling around for 1 turn and giving you another turn of shooting before going in, which is really winning the roll and going for like, I will have my turn 2 where I do nothing and give you some time. Doesn't seem like a great idea.
So quick question,
Right.
clockwise.
What wise?
Clockwise. Do you think we're at a point now where most people have played enough games that you could do 75 minutes deployment on clock?
I think deployment on clock is rough, I would say.
Yeah, it very much depends what you're playing, I suppose.
I think you can do 90 with deployment on clock or 75 with deployment off clock. But I would say 75 with deployment is...
I think it could be a bit tight.
Yeah.
I think 75 is fine.
You could maybe
but I mean,
go for
it's also the question. I mean, the people who play the most are probably fine with it, but I think it punishes the people who haven't been playing as much a bit more, and that's usually not really a great thing. Because
I think 75 deployment off clock is probably like the best sort of compromise.
I feel like there's enough stuff on War Table now that it doesn't need to be 90 minutes, because
it's actually pretty fast. And
how was the shortcuts? Did anybody use any?
I didn't use a single one actually this game.
I started using the dice actually.
Paul, wasn't you moaning that you wanted shortcuts for ever?
I mean, I mainly wanted shortcuts for the bubbles, to be honest with you.
No, I think the dice are pretty handy. You don't need to get your mouse down there.
That is pretty handy.
I was thinking that because he has shift something to roll damage, and I assume that would be with an allocation dice.
So the only problem I can see with the shortcuts, I don't know if you can see in the game log, if you do the shortcut, it doesn't actually put your name underneath it.
It should.
I mean, I don't think that's the biggest of issues.
It does.
Oh, it wasn't to begin with. Weird. Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think it just Paul didn't put his name to the dice. Yeah, but it should do it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the biggest deal either way, anyway, because usually it's only going to be one person rolling dice on their turn anyway, most of the time.
But this was nice to have shortcuts.
But I think the dice will be actually like. I mean, it takes a couple of seconds to always put your mouse down.
I can see myself using that a lot more now that I've actually pressed the buttons and gone,
that's what I started using. during this game. I haven't really had the chance to, like, because I noticed that they were there after we started the game. I didn't see the announcement before, so I didn't really have a chance to.
I thought the WASD keys were shortcuts for movement, but they don't seem to work.
I think they were reluctant to do that or something.
No, like I thought I saw that as a in the list.
But I think you can. I think you can actually, like, the nudging of models is actually really nice. It's like shift arrow. Is
right.
Yeah, that's always quite nice.
Oh,
so you don't have to rely on the mouse.
Because the mouse is fine to get to the rough position, but when you need to be whatever base to base, you can actually move it.
Yeah, so it's control arrow to move them, and then.
No, just arrow to move them 1 inch, I think.
It's control arrow, I think.
No, just arrow. I think control arrow does the same thing. Yes. But I think what I would like to have is what I would like to have is on shift. I would like the side keys to nudge as well. Shift just turns you, which can also be nice. But I think you can turn on, like, without shift, and then you can. Because I think on Vassal you held a button and then you could nudge in any direction.
Yeah.
So you could just nudge the last point to be base to base or whatever. I think that would be handy to have it.
I feel like we're definitely at the point though where Vassal is effectively dead.
Yeah, I think this was the last, like. Yeah. I think you can do bubbles as well. Like, you can probably add a controller alt and number to do.
So you can add. So the list that there was. So you've got the confirm moves.
Which is the confirm move?
So shift enter.
Oh, perfect. Just enter, I think. And shift enter is cancel. Maybe no.
Shift enter confirms all moves. So say you do the whole unit.
Enter confirms one move. Okay. Yeah, but that's. Really
shift WASD does the map, which I don't think is that relevant.
Okay. Yeah, but that's.
You've got the space bar for the clock. I think that's another really nice one.
Yeah, I do like that.
It shifts the clock on space.
Just space.
Yeah. So flips over.
Shift space pauses it.
Which is always quite nice. Obviously, being able to delete a model without having to click on the model and go all the way up.
That as well.
Yep. So much easier. There's a couple of small other shortcuts, but I think they're really getting there.
Yeah, I think I would really like them, but as I said, I didn't have a chance to go through them before starting the game. It was like after my turn 1, I was like, oh shit, her shortcuts. So I didn't really have the time to. I just saw the dice rolling, basically. It was there, so that's what I used.
Also, seeing as you used to play Crucible Guard, I'm pretty sure I'm right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you had much of a look at Bennett?
Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
Maybe better than Lucas.
I can see it. If she gets if she gets somewhat of the Fury 4 treatment, I can see she being good.
Yeah, but I mean, right now she does exactly nothing. She has a spell that does like negative value for Rocketmen.
Yep.
And which because it like
no.
The only thing it does is tempt you to do something bad.
Yeah. I think they could really make that better by adding to the spell pistol.
I mean, there is a lot of things you can change that spell to make it like. People have said like, they can get assault, they can get pistolier, they can, they could have that on top of another order. Was something I said that you could actually do like, you get a free this and then you can make an order at the end of your charge or something like this.
I do like downrange, but that is effectively just putting the quiet buff on a unit.
Yeah,
that's all that is.
Yeah, downrange is. I mean, it's her only.
Yeah.
Downrange is her only like useful thing, which in that she has.
Is kind of cute. The flight, the +2 movement, +2 death, and flight.
Okay, yeah.
That's
I mean, it's not bad. I would say it's pretty often a boundless charge, more or less, but it has some cute extra things. But I think downrange is what you take her for.
Yeah.
But I'm just not convinced that the 2 extra ranged damage on units over multiple turns is that good. Because Hotshot is better on battle group models, so
it's the effect of how much you can switch it out.
But
the only issue I've got with it is that Crucible Guard. So Crucible Guard infantry are never contesting zones, so they're always playing very far back.
But I mean, Crucible Guard infantry is ridiculously much better with snipe than with.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. I think you have to start looking at some of the merc stuff to make it actually somewhat relevant.
But the merc stuff is really hard to get into Crucible Guard. I think it's.
It's not hard to get to Crucible Guard. There's not much good Crucible Guard stuff at the moment, so it's all fine.
Yeah, but you have one slot.
Yeah.
That's the issue. That like.
The issue is that she does it on units better. Sorry, Gerhardt does the units buffing better, and
the jack buffing.
Yeah.
Which is like, yeah, no, I really don't see a reason to take her. I mean, the feat is what I guess is a bit hard to evaluate compared to other things. She has something very different as a feat compared to other models.
Yeah, I played her yesterday and it felt very subpar. Like, I literally walked up, feated, I was like, I'll jam some heavies a little bit to make it slightly.
Yeah, I mean, you can jam. The Ace is actually not the most useless model anymore because everybody brings a flying model.
Yeah, Ace is okay.
So it can actually do something, but yeah, the unit is. I think what I would see it as is you can score a circle zone when you don't have a unit to do it.
Yeah.
Like it's a free unit that can run into a circle zone or whatever. But I think Rocketmen in general without their UA are
bad,
questionable value.
Yeah.
And like flying high doesn't help. I guess without the UA, it actually helps them a lot more. Like when they have the UA, they have high defense enough that it's not super relevant. But without the UA, actually flying high is a more useful spell.
Actually, the repo as well, because you can try to get a bit of value there.
Yeah,
it's not too bad, but I think the feat could do with. She needs Fury 4 treatment. Like, if I'm honest, because she was a hot mess when she came out. But
yeah, but no, I think like the charging gunfighter thing there are a lot of ways you can do it interesting and good, but right now it's
just
like probably the worst spell in the game.
Starting up there, isn't it?
It's definitely up there. Because
I mean, it is. What is it? The make your animus more expensive on Tanith is probably worse.
Is it? Is that worse?
Because it actually gives you higher cost animus. Yes, it might be worse.
Oh, that's the feat though, rather than.
Yeah, it's the feat. Yeah, okay, yeah. But doesn't it do? Oh yeah, it doesn't do anything on the theme because she reduces it but not lower than 1, and since it's already at 1, it does. You pay upkeep to do nothing. Yeah, and the feat does. Oh yeah, it's Tanith's feat. It's Chromac 2 that has it, right? Chromac 2 has you can cast an animus for something 1 cheaper on. I think Sol 1 and Chromac has it.
Yeah, Chromac's got the spell that lets you cast an animus for free.
Yeah.
2 cost upkeep.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, though that one and the spell on Bennett is probably the worst 2 spells in the game. And I think the Bennett's one might be worse because it encourages you to do bad stuff.
I just don't see why you'd ever want to use the gunfighter. You're quick enough as it is, and you've got range 10 guns.
Yeah, but I mean, quick enough. Like it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really help you be quicker because you can just move 9 and repo 5, which gets you further than the charge with the same distance. No, it gets you further. Yeah,
you got
2 inches more.
13 or something like that. The gunfighter.
Yeah, 4. The gunfighter thing gives you 12.
So you can make yourself speed. You could make yourself speed 9. You get the plus 2.
No.
So you
can't charge if you do that.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. So
that's the problem. Like if you could do that, it would be good, but you can't because both are in order. So that's what I'm saying. Like you can't use either of the good orders if you do the charge. So that's
Rocketman needs Sank because pattern is just bad.
I'm not convinced there, but I've been playing them in. I was playing them in the Sylvester list, which I thought was maybe not great, but at least fun and decent for a while, and I've been playing them in Gerhardt in my normal competitive pairing. So I think they have some.
I think they just need something to make them a bit more flexible in what they can.
I think what they need is they need their 2 orders. They're 2 special orders to be turned into like battle plans, and then give them a 3rd battle plan that does something else.
So you could do it whilst. So you're basically
could
you're not
run.
forced. Yeah.
Yeah, you like do defense and run. You could charge if you really want to or something.
Yeah, it could be a thing. I think the problem with them is that they are so high defense, like because they removed all high defense between Mark II and Mark III, and then they just put them like when they initially came and I played them, and you put the 2 defense spell on them, you just had like 15 guys with defense 18 flying around, and like against some armies that's ridiculous. Like a lot of armies can trivially remove it, but against the armies that cannot, then like they can never score the scenario again, basically, or like get a charge lane or whatever. So I think they are too like binary somehow. Like if you have auto hits or bounces or whatever, like some bullshit, then they're worthless. And if people don't have it, they are incredible value. And the thing, I guess, in the meta right now is that too many people have the auto hits to feel worth to take them. But
yeah, Matt has definitely increased since they were released.
Yeah. Matt has increased, and also there is like the Thamrite Archon, for example, can always shoot a skeleton in the butt and kill some of them because it's not a blast damage, and so a lot of like things can kill your things without directly attacking them, and that's really bad for them. But I think the problem mainly is that Bennett makes them doesn't make them better in any way. I guess it's the downrange thing, but it's my claim is still that getting that like on one turn, it's really, really good, but then all the other casters have a feat that does it for 1 turn.
Yeah.
And usually over the other turns, it's like either you're not out of range to get good value out of it, or they start dying, so you don't get great value out of it. Of course, you will get a few extra shots out of 2-hour POW, but like I would say 70% of the value of 2-hour higher POW comes over that single turn where you really need it, and everybody else can do that as well. Or everybody, but the 2 other casters that would consider them can do it as well.
I'm looking forward to the CID because I'd like to be able to put them on the table. Which would be nice.
And also my continuous problem with Crucible Guard is that they still stack every tool on Silvestro, and nobody else has anything. Like, give RFP to somebody else, give like upkeep removal to somebody else, give Pathfinder out to somebody else, or not single model Pathfinder out, but just like he has every tool ever required in the faction, so he can never be left out of repair if you want to make it competitive. And like if somebody else had at least 1 tool for something, then you at some point the meta could shift to a way where Silvestro isn't the main guy always. But
I think
right now there is like no.
I've had this
like,
conversation with some people before.
I'm happy if they remove something from Silvestro and just spread the love a bit to have. Maybe we can have 2 casters with RFP, but maybe it doesn't need to be Silvestro that's like has explosive at all. Maybe it can be McBain and the new girl who has some RFP tech, so or whatever.
Like the problem that I've got with War Machine toolbox casters or your all-rounders is all-rounders should not be amazing at everything, but most of the ones in War Machine are.
That's Silvestro's thing.
Like,
that he's...
if you just made them slightly above average in most things, they'd be so much more interesting. But that is their problem.
But then I think my problem right now is that I think Crucible Guard are really bad.
I'd say they're bottom 3 at the moment. I don't think
I think it's not. I think it's not a question if they're bottom 3 even. It's, and that's really sad because I played them at WTC and I thought I was a really good choice to bring them at WTC. So that's 10 months ago now, or something. And around Christmas they are more or less useless.
Yeah.
Which is like just. I think their limitation, like they didn't get any new theme, and they are so limited. Like you can get Hermit or 1 Archon of one kind, or you can get whatever Anastasia or something. But they have no way to, like all these new value models. The Riot Quest, like Harlow, is also really good with them, but they can bring 1, while everybody else can bring multiples in so many
Most
places.
of them have got a theme where they can take multiples. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a no restriction like Merc solo theme, I think could be quite nice for all of them.
Yeah, it could be really cool, and also like
make the second theme really actually feel relevant as well, which would be nice.
Yeah, or I don't know, give a third theme. Give all the flying, like the Archons are flying, put them with the Rocketmen. Flying stuff, shoot stuff. Something.
But, I'm
but I
interested to see
think
what they
that's the main problem right now is that the Archons and the changes, like I think they aren't that great into Infernals, and they can't take Archons or the combination of Archon, Hermits, and Riot Quest solos, which makes them struggle in the meta. Unfortunately, it's still by far my favorite army, so I really want to play it. But
I think they're playable for fun games, but
yeah. I think part of the reason I'm playing Fiona is I played Sev1 into Fiona like 5 times in a row, and then I was like, or I didn't even play Sev1. I played Sev1, realized that's probably not working, tried to build counters for like 4 games, and then I was like, nope, this isn't working at all.
Let's join them.
And then it was like, we're doing WTC, and the guy playing it is in the other team. Okay. I'm probably picking this up now. But yeah, I would really love for Crucible Guard to be up there again.
Yeah, even like mid-tier, I'd be happy with.
Yeah. I think they were never probably top. Like they had good options, but they were never the oppressive thing in the meta.
So you know how every single faction that's been released near enough has come out really strong when they released?
Mm-hmm.
Because people like had a hard time like learning how they work.
Mm-hmm.
I think Crucible Guard was one of the most balanced releases they've done.
I actually think if Crucible Guard would have been fully available at the first WTC, like Grimkin was maybe not fully available, but it was available enough that people could play it at the WTC after they were released, because they were released in June and WTC in September, I guess. If Crucible Guard had a decent amount of stuff at that same period, I think they would have been very, very good. Like
I think they would have been good.
Meta breaking. But the thing is that everybody else caught up with them in the 10 months it took them to get all the models. Because at the moment, as it was, they were useless because Alice wasn't there, and Alice is like the key thing to play the faction. The Vulcan wasn't there either, which is also one very good piece.
Yeah.
But I think like the Def 18 Rocketmen at that point were like, we played it a few times during the CID and before, like at release, but before all the models were there, and everybody in the meta had like huge issues to handle the ridiculous Rocketmen. And Vulcan was just printing money while screened by like 30 Rocketmen. So that was at least my experience was that they were really, really good at that point. But then enough things changed for it to not be that way when they actually had the models available. I think the Tharn, for example, came in between there somehow.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Rocketmen sure don't like Thunder Pulse, that's for sure.
Yeah. And I think Manoth was one of the issues, and Manoth also got a buff during that summer, like the CID hit straight after the
so that was the point in which the Judicator became amazing, and Krios One saw a lot of play back then.
Yep. So that wasn't great for them either. So I think like just before the Manoth release, they were really good, Crucible Guard. But yeah, they never had the chance to be in the meta before their counters got available.
Right, well, I'm going to go make some food.
That's right, I'm going to end the stream here anyway. So cheers people for watching, and thank you for letting me stream the game, guys.
Yep. And thanks for the game.
You're welcome. Hope you play again soon.
Yep. Same to you. Bye-bye.